Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the 5th video in our Platinum Trophy Guide. In the last video we did all of the missions in the Old West, only being 3 missions and pretty short. I figured I might as well keep it each area to each area, but now we're going to immediately head into Cloud Cuckoo Land and do the first mission, which is Attack on Cloud Cuckoo Land. Like always, you can pick whoever you want, as we can just switch to whatever characters we need when the mission calls for it. Alright, so immediately spawning in, you're going to want to switch to a character who can put out fires. And there's 6 in total that you'll have to put out. So if you want to, you can just switch to and fro, at least for now. That way you can put out all of the fires and whatnot. Might as well should stay on the Yeti, so it'll make it easier. We'll just play through the mission as normal. This should get us pretty much most of, if not all of the trophies, or not trophies, gold manuals. Losing it today, guys. Alright, but now we're going to switch to Wonder Woman. And as you'll see, that there's a secret little gold manual right there. There isn't much else. Going to just get rid of the enemies first. Come on, let's get over with the cutscene. Save Batman now. Then we'll switch back to Wonder Woman. Might as well should just play as normal, you know. From here, we'll actually head up, and we're not going to touch that wall just yet. We're instead going to deal with this, the fires, I should say. Come on. There we go. And there's the next gold manual. And then from here, we can just switch to Superman. Get this gold manual. Come on. There we go. From here, the mission will play out as normal, as you have to defeat so many of the enemies to progress to the next level, which will be the last part of the level, of course. Want to make sure you get all your characters up here, that way it actually progresses the scene. Because of course, can't just have easy lives, can we? now that we have gotten all of the enemies out of our way, we can move on to the next area. Now in the next area, you can basically circumvent or skip most of the stuff. So if you come over here and just follow the path that I take, you'll notice that we can access our pair of pants. Now it's best to open up these doors from bottom to top and in the exact way that I do it. That way it doesn't get in your way. And we'll Green Lantern our way out of this. And as you can see, there's the last bits of what all we need to do to get the last bits of gold manual left. So like always, switch to a character to put out the fires. Come on. Come on. Trying to do something here, game. If you want to, you can actually just skip saving Unikitty and just come up over here. Get the last fire. And then switch to any explosive, and that'll get you the last gold manual. And now we can move on to the next level. Alright, so the next mission is Escape from Cloud Cuckoo Land. It is still in the first area, and you don't have to go to a side area to access it. And like always, just pick whoever you want. Alright, so immediately upon spawning in, you'll want to come all the way over here to the left. Then you'll want to come all the way to the back. As there's 2 specific gold manuals to grab. But then you'll just have to progress a bit in the story or in this mission. That'll be the first thing done. Now we'll have to move on to the next thing to do. Through the power of flying and cheese, we can now be up here. There will be eventually a master build spot, like so. Just to make sure you have all of the enemies here defeated. That way it doesn't bug out the system. Now you'll do the hacking minigame. Pretty easy, as you are super fast. Boom, just like that, we're done. And then from there, as you'll see, you'll take control and you will help out Vitruvius real quick. I don't know why they just... his little thing just sometimes does not show up or is nowhere near where it needs to be. But I digress. We will now be moving on to the last area, which will have all of the remaining stuff that we need to do. As you'll see right now. Bam. Like always, we will switch to Wonder Woman. Or should I say, we'll just stay as Unikitty. Come on. Get out of me way. That is the first of 3 done. So now what we're actually going to do is switch like so. And what we're actually going to do is just swap it back to Wonder Woman and then Superman just to save us some time. That'll be the second one done. Now you'll have to open up this little machine in order to get the pieces that we need right here to get the next gold manual, like so. From here, what you can actually do is swap back to Superman. Then what we're going to actually do is quickly do this Unikitty thing. Come on, let me. There we go. To be the next firework. Then we will just Green Lantern chainsaw into existence. And that'll get us our pair of pants. From here you can actually kind of do some things to make your life a little easier. So from here you can actually switch to Wonder Woman and just head up top now. Switch to Unikitty. This will get the third firework, which will get us our golden manual. Then you can come up here and then swap to Bad Cop and get the last gold flower petals, I guess is what they'd be called. And we can now move on to the next mission. Alright, so the next mission that we're going to do is the depths. From where the last mission was located, there's a slide you can take down to get back to this side area here in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Like always, you know the drill.
Everything is awesome.
For the most part, this mission will play out pretty normally. Without there being any music, it does feel a little weird. But now, as you can see down on the bottom floor, after the long process of another character being in the way, we can now move on. While we're in this area, we're just going to head up and grab the gold manual while we're here. And I guess the game won't let you progress unless you do this part. A little frustrating. There we go. Now we can head to the last area. Have to do a small hacking mini game, but we're not afraid of those anymore. Especially since they probably only take about 10 seconds to do. No time at all. Now we're just going to switch back to Wonder Woman and head on up and out and into the next couple of areas to get the remaining gold manuals and pair of pants that we have to get. One of them is just revolved around destroying so many chests that you can find throughout the level. What's that? There we go. I was gonna say, how did that not hit? And as you'll see, we will eventually have our first chest right here. It's a very specific spot that you have to hit for some reason. There we go. It's the first one. There's the second one. Here you'll have a golden page that you can just swim right over to. It's just hidden behind a wall. And in here, they'll have this little side area. Which will require that you at least destroy these golden blowfish. And then the last one should be up over here. And there we go. There is our pair of pants. So now we can just leave out the way we came. We'll swap back to Wonder Woman to make our life easier. Where is it? What the? Where's the exit? Oh, do I have to? Oh, okay. Thanks, Gabe. You alright there, Emmett? Keep getting stuck on something. What? Okay, this game is confusing me now. Would I have to swim all the way up here? Of course. Why? Why do it like that? I don't understand. Anyways, we can now finally move on to our next one. Where is it? There we go. There's number 3. Here you'll have the first of a couple of fish-related things. There's number 4. So this group of fish, if they catch you, they'll pull you back. So just be careful of that. So no matter how far you get, they'll end up just pulling you back. So you can't just speed run through this, you have to take your time. But over here, once we reach this open area, we will get the last chest. It'll be all the way down here. There we go. So now we just need the last gold manual, which will be in the next area. So what you have to do is you have to get the attention of this giant swordfish and have it come crash over here into the shield. And then that'll be that. So now you'll have to come into the next area. You will have to switch back to the SWAT laser guy, as there'll be another gold set of bricks you'll have to destroy. There's once again another area with the school of fish. Once again, going to be taking our time. And as you'll see, there's... Come on, where is it? There we go. There will be this little area that you can swim down to, so you don't need the laser. Now we can move on to the next mission. Alright, so the next mission will be infiltrate the Octan Tower. Like always, just pick whoever you want. We can move on from there. So this will probably be the longest mission in the game that you will have to do, as you have to basically replay the entire mission and get all the way to the end. But the first thing you want to do is come into this area here. Of course. But in doing so, we'll get you 2 things, a pair of pants and a gold manual. Do be careful not to come too close to the screen, as that'll actually take you out of this area and it'll reset it. So from here, you're just going to be rebuilding this, and that'll get you a pair of pants. And then the last thing to do is simply just to activate this switch. And boom, that'll get you the first gold manual. Now we can leave. So from here, you can kind of try and speed run through this area. You do have to get all of the instruction pages, but there's certain steps that you can go back for, like as you can see right now. I'm doing the right side first, as it just makes more sense. There'll be these cannons that you have to interact with, and that's fine. Sadly, you can't activate the last area immediately. You will have to come here last, but just getting everything done and out of the way helps tremendously. So now we can come over to the left. Come on, there we go. Here we can grab our last little cannon, which will get us our next golden manual. And there isn't really much left to this part of the mission. You'll just have to play through it normally. So to save time, I'm just going to skip to once we are inside and after we have built the spaceship. So I'll see you once we're inside. Alright, now that you're inside, basically just going to be trying to take care of all of the enemies. You will need... Oh, I didn't realize lasers actually were that strong. You'll basically just be taking out all of the enemies, but as you can see over here, there is this ship with the 2 gold pieces on it, and here we can grab our next gold manual. The only thing that we can do from here is just progress into the next area. If you need an area to actually, should I say, work on character specific stuff, this is the area. But you can skip most of this second part of the mission when you're actually inside the Octane Tower by just knowing what specific things to do. Because from here you can switch to hacking immediately after you get the gold manual. You don't have to wait to defeat all of the enemies. And as you can see, like always, we easily do these hacking minigames with no sweat. Then, like always, you'll switch to a rocket character of some kind. Normally you would have Metalbeard here for this, but we don't. This last one you'll probably have to aim yourself. And now we can head to the second area. This time we will have Metalbeard. Might as well should just do that. But immediately you can actually come out here to this right area and you can grab the 4th golden manual. The last one will be in the last room, sadly, as is. Because we're invincible and we just don't care. We can skip most of this mission. Of course, we're going to get rid of whatever is in our way. You will have to do the hacking minigame and all that. There are just certain things that you have to do in each mission for it to progress. You can't just speed run through everything as much as we would like to. And then when you have moments like this, but boom, just like that, we can now move on to the final area. And then we will be able to unlock our next trophy. But from here, you'll want to just blast the door down. It does take a couple amount of times to do so, or sometimes just getting closer. I don't know why you have to be so close to it. But from here, actually what you want to do is you'll want to switch to President Business and then have the second character be Ma Cop, and then you'll want to try and shoot. It is a little tricky because the game wants you to, like, come on. Almost had it. There you go. You'll want to do that to both Ma Cop and then Pa Cop, and that'll get you the trophy for Glue's Your Daddy. Pretty easy. You will have to go through a bit of the last bit of this level. To unlock, well, actually, hold on, let me, actually, no you don't. Alright, so from here, you'll just go to Lord Business. Activate his switch. I'm not... Okay, you can grab it. Alright, and that is going to be the last mission for Cloud Cuckoo Land. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one, which will be the Octan Tower missions, and then we'll probably be just from there, we will be cleaning up the last bit that we need to do. So that is just going to be getting all of the gold bricks and stuff like that, which will, the last 10 you have to get in the special room. So I'll see you all in the next mission, or next episode. I'm losing it, guys.